2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to Portland.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
Now, here's Johnson. And Poeltl pulls it down. Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
There's Schroeder. And Anunoby in the corner. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
High post Johnson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Siakam. Collins with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw this game.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
Now here's Johnson. Lets it go from the wing. Misses off the left iron.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most. When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
Back to Collins. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Pass to Vassell. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Schroeder. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Assist goes to...
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Johnson, that's for 2. And finished off by Collins.
Clean pass by Keldon Johnson to set up the shooter beautifully. What a play.
Over to the left wing. Siakam for 3. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. Pass to McDermott.
2 minutes.
Johnson outside. Ring shot on the way. And Poeltl pulls it down.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Down low. And the dunk by Poeltl.
It doesn't take much for Poeltl to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
To the paint. Here's Sohan. And that one, good. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
From T. Johnson. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen. This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
That one goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs trail by 10. Johnson wide open. He fires. Johnson missing again.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. Here he goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Toronto ahead, leading by 8. The second quarter coming up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.